So, Gus, I've asked the same questions to PD a couple of weeks ago as part of the physio team. So, who is the thoroughbred racehorse that gets on your bed? Who is the specimen, the ideal specimen that gets on your bed?
Ideal specimens. Okay, we've got three of them: Scotty, Skips, Macca, Wazza.
Wazza?
They just keep going. Yeah, they just need.
You're kidding me.
All they need is a little start up in the morning before they go out for the warm up then, and they'll run for you all day. They're Grand National runners, mate. Great free.
I thought Seds might be in on that one.
Seds don't really come on the table. He comes in, does his bit. He's a true pro. Goes into his table, does his own bit. To tell you the truth,
Must be some
probably
rock
too
ache.
busy showing off his six pack to the wives.
There's got to be some rock ache bias if you've got Wazza in as a thoroughbred racehorse.
Wazza will run for you all day, mate. He's old now. He's a little bit decrepit. I play with him in my time, as you have, sort of, Jeff, as well, as you have as well, Robo. He won't stop running until he's shit.
Oh, Gus, let's put run in inverted commas, shall we? Because there's not a lot of running going on.
Plodding.
I'm trying to beef him up here.
I know.
Keep him going like that.
Probably the same thing. Who's like proper low maintenance? Who just needs a little bit of a tap on the arse and away you go?
Oh, you've got a lot in that team. A lot of people don't sort of look at the things that we look at. Ben is one. He's very low maintenance. Believe it or not, Danny Bartley, low maintenance. Stocky, Tomo, Dave Wanloss, Langy. That's just to name a few. You've got quite a few low maintenance in there, and you've got a bloody hell of a lot high maintenance.
Yes. Who's
I think we're in conversation with one of them, or somebody's bad next year.
The old internet guy struggling again. Don't make me cut you off again, Jeff. Who's your time waster? Who gets on your bed and you thought there's nothing wrong with you? Get up, get off.
Oh, come on. Medical incompetence. I've got to be careful what I say here. A lot of them.
This is encrypted. Don't worry. No one will find out.
Quite a lot of them, but, one springs to mind. It's got to be Rooney.
Custard guts.
Rooney. He goes out. He goes out on the piss at the night, has a good night, comes in, enjoys himself. He sort of comes up to me and says, Gus, I've got a little bit of twinge here. Can you sort that one out? You go through the legs, you go through the back, and there's nothing wrong with you, Roons. I just need to lie down, mate. And I think that came off when he got the Harry the Horse, when he said he weren't getting picked.
Was that Liverpool, wasn't it?
Liverpool game, yeah. All right, so they weren't getting picked for that one, but it backfired onto him, and he had a nightmare that day. So, if to pick someone out, Roons, he actually sort of does fake it now and again, bless him.
Oh, fake, lovely. So this may be the same person then. Phantom injury man, who's like, oh, I've got this. Can you look at? And there's nothing wrong with them.
Again, medical inconfidence, but you've got to think the shower man. Yeah.
Who?
The shower man.
Who's the shower man?
Well, think about it. Matt was giving this sort of briefing one day, and somebody came out of the shower.
I was going to suggest that he was on the euthanasia list.
I'm coming up to that one in a minute, mate.
Yeah, that's number 7. Let's not jump ahead.
But again, the guys that sort of been out the night before with the hangover. Yeah, I've got a bit of a twinge, but again, you go through the sort of bodies, if it's PD or Ant or Jed doing on them, sort of what they like, and didn't find nothing. So Matt, they're fit, get them on. All right, so that goes in for, again,
You're not giving anything away here. You're not giving any names away.
I finished with a sort of goodie, mate. So another one that springs to mind really is Tweeds. Akatiri. Groin strain.
Not sunburn. Did not have gingivitis.
It's it's called brandy sours, mate, and Keo. All right, but yeah, he had a good groin strain for about after the day one. All right, I don't think he played for the next sort of 2 days, but I spent a good sort of hour, 2 hours on the bench with him, and I didn't find nothing.
I think when you talk about Aquaterri, there's quite some funny stories about aged elderly people going and playing. And I can give you a classic about Browsey, probably one of the fittest guys I've known. And he comes out there. I drive down to this, what's that golf court that we played at?
Aphrodite Hills.
Aphrodite Hills, yeah. So I drive down, pick him up, drive back, get him ready for that for the Aquaterri fives, and he's fighting fit. Goes on, right, and he doesn't even kick the ball. He kicks the ground, misses the ball, pulls a fetlock, and he's off. And that's him done for the Aquaterri sevens. Unbelievable.
Oh, I love it. So he gets on your bed, and you get your thumbs in there, and they are legs of steel.
Oh, wow. First one springs to mind, Johnny Watkins. He's just that one. Macca's another one. Dave Wanloss. Scotty again. Has got to come into that sort of crowd. But one I want to talk about is Rudy. Rudy. You get sort of Rudy on the sort of bench line. He's got those legs of steel. But him and Macca, I'm pretty sure they shaved their legs prior to coming to the game.
That's benefit for you, though, isn't it?
It's a PTI thing.
You know, it's like sort of rubbing a women's football team when you're doing Rudy and Macca, like, you know. They've got the legs of steel. Yeah, they got there, but I'm thinking, wow.
So who's the pipe? So opposite end of the scale then, who's the pipe cleaners? Who's got a little bit of thread hanging out their legs?
Oh, God. 3 for that one. Danny Bartley. All right, chicken legs. Stu Algar's another one. Zenksy. Yeah, they've all got the old chicken legs, those 3.
At least Zenksy's quick.
So is his dad.
And Larry. Who called Stu Algar the geography teacher the other week? That was quality. Brilliant, mate. So, lastly, who are you going to put down? Who gets on your bed and you think, there's not a game for you, son. I just need like a little lethal injection. Do you know the way to Dignitas?
I had to sort of Google this when you put it into it. You know, the real meaning of euthanasia is helping somebody to commit suicide. Google it.
Oh my God. Who needs putting down then?
Who needs putting down?
Gus, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. Come on.
Yorkie. Bob. Robo.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's anybody over the age of 40, to tell you the truth, lads.
Oh. A bit harsh, but, you know, we're all entitled to an opinion. So, Gus, staying with you, mate. So, you know, we're all there to play football. You know, that's the kind of main proviso that, you know, that we're kind of meeting for. But social aspect is a big thing, and getting together for the weekends. So obviously you have your own PA to take care of everything for you. So from the whole weekends, what is it that you get out of like being involved with the vets from a personal level?
You just mentioned my PA there, okay, Jimmy. You got to have a good shout out for him. You know, without him, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be there. I'd be bloody lost. Yeah, so he does all the arrangements. You know, so thanks for that, sort of, Jimmy. You know, you're well organised. I'm not. What do I get out of it? Well, I get to practice my skills. You know, I don't get to do that on a sort of regular occasion, okay. But when I come down to you guys, I get lots of sort of practice. Again, passing on my skills, okay, to PD and Jed and Jack and that lot, and vice versa, sort of learning from those guys as well. So, you know, learn and practice what I actually do, I totally enjoy it. Totally enjoy it.
Jeff, obviously you've been involved with the vets for like a fair few years, and the social side's important, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's just as important, believe it or not, as the playing side, because people come together either the night before or whatever, and one of the things what cities just don't get is banter, right? And we might not have seen somebody for 10 years in the vets work, and somebody will come along, and it's as if we're only speaking to them yesterday. It is like that, and it's just a fantastic family environment, and one that I'm loving being part of it. I really am.
So obviously Gus and his team are really busy on match days. They're part of the backroom team, Jeff. But there's so many other people that are involved, so many other things that go on behind the scenes, to get people on the pitch for the weekends.
Oh, absolutely. And it starts probably when you talk about Matt. Matt's, has done a fantastic job with where the vets are now. And it's driven primarily by Matt. But what we've got now is we've got so many good things in place. And this isn't just down to one person now. It's, for instance, and I'm just going to use a couple of names. Match liaison, we've got Sarah Taylor there. We've got Solly, who's the finance officer. You've got Rudy, who's the membership manager. And it goes on and on and on. But one thing what a lot of people don't realise is that this is all voluntary. There's no secondary duty ticking the box or anybody's being paid. Everybody that does this does it because they want to do it and they want to be part of the veterans football scene. So for me, it's extremely rewarding. But without those particular cogs being in place, I don't think it would be as streamlined as it is now and as slick. I mean, I talk about, for instance, the job that Stevie Robbo does. As well as I do, nobody wants to be the kit man, all right? It's not so bad putting it out, all right, when it's nice and clean, but when it's coming back in, and of course, he's normally always going to be the last person out of the dressing room because he's done his job. But everybody plays a fundamental role. Jimmy Sheehan, not only is he the director of comms, but he goes off, he gets all the sweets, the drinks for the match, the bananas, the post-match man of the match awards. So everybody is playing a really, really important role in that. And we've got, and not just that, we've also got the vets management team itself, which is then, like a side committee when we talk about different things. And then you've got the awards committee, talking about awards for the presentation. Sadly, obviously, the 100 was postponed till next year now. So it's going to be called Project 101, I understand. But there are so many people pulling together to make it what it is at the moment.
And, there's so many other things that can be done, or certainly a helping hand can be kind of lent as well, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for instance, if you look at, I'll give you two stalwarts, Jonah Jones, Davey Peel, all right, both recipients of the Lifetime Achievement Award, come along, get involved, when we've had raffles or when we've had stalls from SAFA, unbelievable. But what they'll do is they'll muck in, roll the sleeves up, get involved. Brilliant. And one of probably the most unsung positions that we do have within the vets is, for instance, and what we don't sort of publicise too much, is the fact that what we've done for charity over the years, certainly over the last 3 years, but somebody's had to coordinate that. Yeah, we had Tony Reeves, who did a fantastic job. He was superseded by Sandy, who's done a fantastic job as well. And it is a fabulous task for anybody to have to go around and sort of try and get people to part with their money in order to try and raise money for charities. But we're very good at it. Obviously that's a position that's become vacant now. and I hope that somebody will step into the breach for that, and be as active as what both Sandy and Tony were.
Yeah, no, completely, mate. Agree. Okay, so let's move it on. Let's like brighten it up a little bit. So, quick fire quiz for you both. Okay, one word answers, unless you're going to dig into some dirt. Okay, and then you can like expand. So, just talking about this year, the past year. So, Gus, your favourite Vets performance?
Oh, it's got to be beating the Army to win the IS. It's got to be beating the Army. Always is. Always is.
Lovely. Jeffers?
Yeah, Aldershot last year, 1-4-1. Fantastic result. Brilliant.
More importantly, this is the one where the dirt comes out. What's the worst performance you've seen? Jeff?
It's got to be Stamford this year, and I have to expand on this a little bit as well, because having watched one of the previous podcasts, Dave Arscott said to him that that was his best game. And then you asked the question and said, what was the result? Oh, we lost 3-0. Where did you play? Centre back. Hello? Yeah, it was a shocking performance at Stamford.
Gus, what's the worst you've seen this year?
Wotton Bassett, mate. That's enough said. That's just enough said. That's
the one for me. I had a fake an injury and a retirement because of that one. So when you walk in the dressing room, obviously you guys are there nice and early. The guys come in. Who's the best dressed?
Me. I'm the only one who's normally in a shirt and tie.
Oh.
Gus?
Phil Harris, he's always gleaming, mate. He's always gleaming.
I think he may have trumped you there. That's top trumps there, Jeff.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say Matty, because Matty's always dapper, but he's in his tracksuit when he arrives.
I know. Normally his wardrobe's in the back of my car. And
he's the only one that gets away with. He's the only one that gets away with the fines.
He sets the rules. He's got some perks. Who's the tramp? Who comes in and looks like a tramp?
Oh, God.
Oof.
Oof.
I'm going to say you, Robo. And the reason I'm saying that is because you've been coming now for the past 3 years and you've never had a blazer. All right. I'm hoping that now you've stepped into a management position that you'll actually spend your £20 on a new blazer and become 40. Have they gone up now? Have they? I've got a good one that you can use.
Yeah, I'm sure you.
So I'm going to nominate you, Robo.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. I think that's edited out as well. Gus, you?
I've got to go with my Macca Jimmy. You know, he's corduroys. You know, Jimmy. Even I don't wear those these days. Tweed jacket, tweed waistcoat. Yeah, and that hat. It looks like he's turned up for a game of bowls. You know, and I've got to go for Jimmy. You know, and Finders. You know, get rid of those shoes, mate.
Yeah, I agree there. Foul mouth. Who's got a potty mouth?
I've got two there. On the pitch, Scott Taylor. Off the pitch, Stevie Robertson.
Stevie Robertson's a medical condition. That doesn't count. Gus, who's got the potty mouth?
Aitkenhead. Big star.
Yes.
yeah, I forgot about him.
Who'd you like watching the most? The most skillful? Who kind of like gets you on the edge of your seat? Gus?
I've got to go for Seds. Ball sticks with his feet. And again, Johnny Watkin.
Jeffers, obviously you'll be picking a centre-back, so, you know, don't be shy. Name's Robertson.
Yeah, you know what? Sorry, Robo, but, yeah, I'd certainly go for Seds. Definitely. Quality. But also, I think as well, Stevie Norton as well. Yeah. You know, he's brought something else to the side as well. You know, to have pace like he's got. Yeah.
Who's the animal in the side then? Who's the dirtiest player you've seen on our team?
Can I go first?
You go first, Jim.
I'm going to go for the Ginger Ninja, Neil Thomas, Tomo. I love him, and I'll tell you what I love about him is because he's always having a little bit of needle. On the ball, off the ball, all of the time. Yeah, I like that.
Right in a phone box.
Yeah.
Gus?
I'm going to agree with Jeff, Tomo. You know, you get to see him off the pitch and off the side, and he's just always niggling. He does a lot off the ball you don't see.
Oh, yeah.
And I respect that from my days, like, you know, and yeah, so it's got to be Tomo. I love him.
Oh, trust me, Gus, it's seen. Don't worry, it's seen. So for you, so just in your own words, some of the vets for you, 3 words. Gus?
Professional, social, banter.
Everyone loves a bit of banter. Jeffers, for you?
Esprit de corps. And I'm going to read it out to you what that means. A feeling of pride and mutual loyalty shared by members of the group. And I think that epitomises the RAF veterans. Esprit de corps.
No, very good, Jeff. Like that. Really do like that. So finally, let's just wrap it up a little bit. So obviously, you know, we're evolving all the time. So if there is anybody that's considering, you know, whether to join the vets or not, that's not necessarily just playing. That's, you know, just coming to meet up with old friends. They may kind of recognize from, you know, 19 Canteen. What would be your words to them to kind of encourage them to come and get involved? Gus?
First of all, come along, lads. You know, you get to play at some fantastic venues against some really good teams. It's well organised, it's professional, and there's a social element with it as well. You know, it's just a fantastic sort of team to be involved in. You know, great. Come along.
Mr. A?
Well, I've just got to say exactly what Gus has just said there. Absolutely. All of that with the addition of, and the banter's not bad neither. You know, you go back to banter, and one thing that people talk about when they leave the services, they miss the banter. Well, you certainly get it when you come to the vets. A slight chink in your armour, and, you know, they're all over you like a rash. So it's all part of the good fun. So, yeah, absolutely.
No, I agree with you both. You know, kind of, you know, especially in this current like climate with people, you know, not being able to meet each other, you know, having the ability to still stay in contact through a Facebook group, which reaches out to, you know, like nearly 400 people, people you may not have seen for kind of 20, 30 years through your career. It's a big part. Mental health is you know, a kind of a topical subject at the moment. So being able to communicate with old friends, talk about, you know, kind of experiences that you both had together, that's a huge part to get involved in. I think that's one of the things that we offer as well. So you know, if we can expand our group beyond 400 and, you know, keep going, it would be a fantastic, you know, it's not just about the football and getting 11 people on the pitch.
Yeah, I think that social element you just talked about is so very, very important afterwards. You know, pre-match and post-match afterwards as well. Then double-header weekends, you know, when we stay over in, you know, depending on what the location is, are priceless. Even falling over people that have obviously not quite made it to get into bed at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't really know, but yeah, priceless.
Gentlemen, can I just say, I really appreciate your time today. Thanks ever so much. Sunday afternoon. Thanks for joining me. It's been great having you on board. All I can say is, like, thanks very much. Stay safe.
Can I just say one more thing, Robo?
Oh, hello.
Yeah. I'd like to thank you, Jimmy, Yorkie, okay, for keeping the guys together, all right, via the Facebook, via these sort of memes and things like that. And you're doing a fantastic job. And Mac, I remember the Christmas party where you challenged me to get one of your jackets, which you paid about 70 or 80 quid for. Yeah. I just got one, a tenner, Sports Direct, exactly the same thing. I was going to wear it at the end of season 2. I'm keeping it, geezer.
All right, safe geezer. Gents, enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend. Stay
You
safe.
too, Ro. And to your family, stay safe.
Really looking forward to like meeting up eventually, whenever that's going to be, and like grabbing a beer together.
Look forward to it too.
Thanks,
Okay,
boys.
take care.